hard for me to move it, so I figured.
The seat, it moves. I'm not sure, like this one moves none. Okay, this one moves a little bit. These are ones where I would say it's like a partial tear or a strain. It's not. How long has it been a problem?
It started in November and then it's been intermittent. I thought I could get a little bit,
actually,
but I
see if I force more, see it does go. When it's longer like that, the knee thickens, and so it can fool you because you have all this extra stuff. The knee is trying to stabilize itself, right? It can't do a perfect job, but it does enough that it can mess up our ability to detect it.
Yeah,
and so what happens is, if this had just happened last week and I only got this much movement, I'd say it's just a partial tear of that. But when you said November, then I'm thinking, okay, so then when I try it a little bit harder,
there's quite a bit of like crepitus in it too.
That's like about 1/4 inch.
Oh man.
So it's likely that she's broken it.
Oh.
And that she's trying to fix it, and that's why it's not moving as much as it would have right when it happened.
So what would have happened that I wouldn't have noticed this? That it was like, because
but in November she was limping?
It wasn't limp. It wasn't putting the full weight on the paw, so I wasn't even seeing it visibly.
She's just a toughie and then kick up a huge fuss.
Yeah. So what do we do? Can we bandage to? Is there any way that it will repair? Because usually at that stage you got to break it to
you don't have to break it.
Yeah.
No, I mean if she's all healed, like if there's scar tissue around.
There's 3 different repairs, like surgical repairs. The one we do is we just put an extra artificial ligament on the outside of the knee that tightens it so it doesn't move. So we don't mess up any of her scar tissue. Actually, we just add that. The 2 others go in and they actually change the shape of the bone to help stop it from moving. There are some knee braces and stuff, but they don't work as well as the surgeries. How old is she?
She's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Young?
Yeah.
If cost isn't an object, then I would recommend not the one we do, but one of the other 2, which is we have a traveling surgeon that does it. And depending on the angle of their tibial plateau, he will either do what's called a TTA or TPLO. And the TTA is this one where they actually, so the knee's trying to slide like this. This is your patellar ligament. This thing model's all falling apart. But by moving this out, they tighten it. And so it stops this sort of, what wants to happen is this wants to go forward. Like this is what I'm testing. And it's hard to see it on this because it's so swollen, but are so stretched. But with this tighter, it stops that from happening. So it's like you've just done a living ligament, tightened it to do the job of the broken ligament.
That's quite an extensive surgery.
Yeah. But it's the one that results in the least long-term arthritis. And then the other one is they actually, this tibial plateau slopes. They do a circular cut and they straighten it and put a steel plate on to keep, so their bone repairs, so they last better than what we do is we put an artificial ligament. Somebody shuffle no myself.
Yes.